Hey there, KlicKNettars, and welcome to the season finale of Wkly Hit List Live. It's 7:02 right now at iQuality.com Studios on 114th Floor Studios in New York City. I would say it's been a great season for almost over a year. We started this show last June in 2022, and now we've made it to, I would say the end of a chapter in Wkly Hit List Live. Now, the thing about this show, it's completely unscripted. I mean, if you look at what's going on if you look at all the stuff that's been going on with the writer strike, it's hard. I can see now it's hard for filmmakers to go to work when they don't have a script to follow. As a matter of fact, I just thought for time's sake we just do one more breaking news story before we start the show. And with that in mind, that means the cool soundtrack is gonna go off in a few seconds. That one. Okay, so breaking news. Breaking news regarding something out of the world of Disney. So, breaking news. There you see it. The actress who's known for playing Moana won't be reprising her role in the Moana live-action remake, which was announced a couple months ago. I'm just gonna call the actress from Moana. And according to this, she writes, as an executive producer on the film, I cannot wait to help the next actress to portray Moana's courageous spirit, undeniable fit, and emotional strength. This was written on Instagram. Yeah, so I thought for all time's sake, we do one more breaking news story on our season finale. I mean, keep in mind, the Wkly Hit List isn't going anywhere anytime soon. We thought we'd just take a little break for us to regroup how we deliver these live streams. Alright, so let's turn over to our famous blog, KlicKNet. Here we go. So today's the day we said that there will be a season finale of the Wkly Hit List, and there's no turning back now. Our writers' room and production office took a lot of time off after we celebrated the 100 episode of FakeTV Box, but now it's time to get back to the things we love to do, and dish out new content to our beloved KlicKNettars. there are going to be new episodes of FakeTV Box this summer. In fact, the main focus is going to be, doing new episodes is going to be the main focus for us this summer. Let's just say we are returning to our roots when our YouTube channel first started back in 2020. And now, as a special surprise, we're going to keep all episodes of Wkly Hit List live. We're going to keep all episodes of Wkly Hit List live on our channel. Just for a lot longer to keep people. To let people catch up on all the episodes that they haven't seen yet. Now, we don't know when season 2 is going to start, let alone know when we're going to have another live stream on KlicKNet. But we'll take it as a break from doing things unscripted in real times. So to get this party started, it's time for the 7-day rounder. I forgot, it's supposed to say the 7-day rounder, not roundup. It says so on the post. Okay, so here's our newest rounder. Last Saturday, Arlington Renegades upset the DC Defenders to win the XFL championship at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Last Sunday, John Morant got suspended by the NBA after a video showed the Memphis Grizzlies star with a gun. Last Monday, the Tony Awards broadcast on CBS was allowed to proceed after striking WGA Writers Union agrees. So the Writers Union is allowing the Tony Awards to go on broadcast on CBS, but in a unscripted format like we're doing. Alright, moving back. Last Tuesday, ABC purchased scripted premieres from the fall 2023 primetime schedule and plans to go virtually all unscripted. If you haven't seen the script yet, you know what you know what I mean. We're gonna show it in a few moments. Forgive me for stuttering so much. Anyway, on Wednesday, All Elite Wrestling (AEW) announced its expanding cable TV footprint with a new 2-hour series, Collision, on TNT. We'll look at that in a few moments. On Thursday, Speaker Kevin McCartney says that House could vote on David Searing deal as soon as next week. And finally, on Friday, yesterday, the Justice Department wins lawsuit to end the alliance between JetBlue and American Airlines. Now, these are some interesting stories. So why don't we take a closer look at them? There you see we got this from AL.com, probably like Alabama news. Here we found Arlington Renegades upsetting the DC Defenders. For a while I thought the Renegades were called the Dallas Renegades, but no, they changed it to the Arlington Renegades because obviously they're from Arlington, Texas. And it makes you wonder, why don't they call the Dallas Cowboys the Arlington Cowboys, since they play in Arlington, not Dallas. Here on our good friend ESPN.com, John Moran suspended after video shows Grizzly saw with gun. Now, further details show that he's been suspended from all team activities after the video was shown. And apparently the Grizzlies and the league are reviewing the incident. And this comes 2 months after the NBA suspended Moran over a similar incident. So it's so disappointing that John Morant would do this. And I believe our senior NBA correspondent Kwame Alexander spoke on FTV 60 this week about the issue. Okay, moving on. From the New York Times, Tony Awards broadcast can proceed after striking writers union agrees. The Tony Awards, a key marketing opportunity for Broadway, can go ahead in an alternate form after the striking screenwriters union said it would not picket this year's broadcast. On TV Line, I got that right. ABC fall schedule shocker. Entire scripted slate, MIA, as writer strike causes trouble for the new TV season. And here's the schedule. On Mondays this fall, you get Dancing with the Stars at 8 p.m., then The Golden Bachelor at 10 p.m. On Tuesdays, it's Celebrity Jeopardy, followed by 2 hours of Bachelor in Paradise. So that's Tuesdays from 8 to 11 on ABC. On Wednesdays, it's Judge Steve Harvey at 8 p.m., followed by a full hour of Abbott Elementary reruns from 9 to 10. And then at 10 o'clock, it's What Would You Do? On Thursdays, this fall on ABC, we have Celebrity Wheel of Fortune at 8 p.m., Pressure Lock at 9 p.m., and the $100,000 Pyramid at 10 p.m. So 3-4 hours of game shows Thursday nights. I mean, that doesn't sound so bad. On Fridays, it's the same old schedule with Shark Tank at 8 p.m., followed by 2020 from 9 to 11. On Saturdays, it's a full night of college football starting at 7:30. And last but not least, Sundays have America's Funniest Home Videos at 7, followed by 3 hours of The Wonderful World of Disney from 8 to 11. Basically movies. And I'm a fan of The Wonderful World of Disney on ABC. And they have the best graphics. When you take a look at what's being held for mid-season, 911, which was canceled by Fox and is now moving over to ABC. That was a big shocker. Also being held for mid-season, Albert Elementary, American Idol, no surprise, The Bachelor, The Conners, The Good Doctor, Grey's Anatomy, the new series High Potential, Not Dead Yet, The Wkly, Station 19, and Will Trent. Here's what's been canceled. Million Little Things, Oscar Daily, Big Sky, The Company You Keep, and The Goldbergs. Now, 2 series that have been they're in a bubble right now are Home Economics and The Rookie Feds. Okay, moving on. Here we come to the New York Post, which reads, AEW announces live Saturday night show Collision on TNT. AEW's TV footprint is getting even more verbose. Tony Khan's wrestling company and Warner Bros. Discovery announced at their upfront last Wednesday that they are adding a live 2-hour Saturday night show called AEW Collision beginning on June 17th at 8 p.m. on TNT. The show will feature headliners Miro, Samoa Joe, Thunder Rosa, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Andrade. And for more on this, you can read this article on the New York Post. Next from CNBC. McCarthy says House could vote on debt ceiling deal as soon as next week. Here's some more details. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is optimistic that congressional negotiators could reach a deal to raise or suspend the debt ceiling in time to hold the first vote on it next week. The comments marked a significant shift for McCarthy, who has been warning for months that the political process was stalled and the nation faced a very real prospect of debt default. And I quote, he says that, I just believe where we were a week ago and where we are today is a much better place. And lastly, for the 7-day rounder, from CNN Business, the Justice Department has broken the partnership between American Airlines and JetBlue. So American Airlines and JetBlue Airways have to break up their alliance on Northeast U.S. flight routes, according to a U.S. District Court judge on Friday. Judge Leo Shoskin or Leo Shoskin ruled in favor of the Justice Department, giving the Biden administration a victory in its years-long lawsuit against the airline's corporation. The Justice Department filed the lawsuit back in 2021, allowing the two companies to raise prices and reduce choice for air passengers traveling to and from major cities in the Northeast, such as New York City and Boston. The airlines have a month to end their partnership, just as the busy summer travel season kicks off. I mean, that's a little disappointing if you work for JetBlue and American Airlines. Anyway, it's now time for our sneak peek of the week. Now, let me tell you, it seems like... I'm sorry, let me just calm myself. It seems like, like the things we hold nearest to our hearts are coming to an end sooner than we think. I mean, take the Flash on the CW, for instance. We all knew that series was going to come to an end after multiple seasons on broadcast network, and we're going to have to live without this fantastic sci-fi superhero thriller for the rest of our lives. I mean, the series finale is this Wednesday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. on CW. And now we have to wait. We have to wait till Wednesday. But on the bright side, the series finale promises a few surprises of their own. Now, if you think I'm lying, then wait till you see our sneak peek of the week. Wait 1 second. I think something might be wrong. So allow me to try to correct it for a second. Well, we try again. Oh my god, there's no sound. Well, that's a real shame. So I guess we're gonna have to resort to this. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I have the video on today's post. So we can just watch it. We can just watch it right here. So just give it more to set up. Sorry. Here's the here's the trailer for the Flash series finale on CW.
Iris, there's something you need to know.
Get your hands in the air, Zoom!
The whole timeline's breaking down.
Tonight we change the future.
Eddie? I'm about to be born. Am I breaking timeline rules by being here?
I wasn't gonna say much, but it's fine.
You're fine.
Flash, flash, flash. You didn't think I was gonna miss how this all turns out, did you?
Surrender, Flash.
For the last 9 years, I have watched the people I love suffer and die. My wife is about to give birth to our child. I am trying to save the timeline and Eddie's life. Everybody down!
Then you need to believe in the impossible.
Hey there, kid. Eddie, wait! Barry's life is mine!
Any last words?
I've got 3. Run, Barry. Run.
Okay, that was sweet, wasn't it? Well, be sure to catch the series finale of The Flash this Wednesday, May 23rd on the CW. Now, what just happened just goes to show that anything can happen unscripted and live. So that's one thing I'm not going to miss when we go to break for the week. So this is one thing that I'm not going to miss when the Wkly Hit List Live goes on break. Now it's time for our inside scoop. So our inside scoop this week well, they see the title right behind me. So our inside scoop this week is about is this week we want to dive into the world of streaming. Some people thought that streaming wasn't gonna be a big deal when Netflix first introduced us to the concept. I mean, that was how many years ago? You see, I forgot. We've seen other platforms such as Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, HBO Max, Peacock, Apple TV Plus, Discovery Plus, BET Plus, MGM Plus, trying to take the number 1 spot from Netflix in what has been dubbed as the streaming war. Now, some have tried, some have failed, and some I think have almost kind of succeeded. I mean, while we're not here to talk about who's winning the streaming war, right now, we can discuss right now that there's not 1, but 2 streaming mergers going on. Now, beginning May 23rd, this Wednesday, if you can believe it, HBO Max and Discovery Plus will merge together and become just Max, which is less cooler than the WB because it's a callback to America's favorite network for young audiences. Now, this brings us to the second streaming combo for just a couple of days or weeks ago. Disney CEO Bob Iger announced in an earnings call that Disney Plus and Hulu will see their content libraries merged into one app by the end of the calendar year. So, woohoo for that. I mean, seriously. When I first heard about this, I was thinking like, dang, now I won't have to ask my sister for her Hulu username or password, because now almost all of Hulu's best content is coming to Disney Plus, or so we think. See, according to the Hollywood Reporter, this will not be the same merger as HBO Max and Discovery Plus. Instead, Disney Plus and Hulu will remain separate and integrate each other's content into their respective streaming services. Beginning in 2024, the shows people love on Hulu will be viewable on Disney Plus, and users on that app won't have to switch back and forth to each apps, meaning less friction. Like for example, they do it like, okay, switching to, I'm watching Iron Man on Disney Plus. Woo, go Iron Man, and then got shift back to Hulu. Oh, I'm watching some live sport on Hulu, and then it got switched back to Iron Man again on Disney Plus. Then I'm switching again to the live sport on Hulu, switching back to Iron Man on Disney Plus, switching back to live sports on Hulu, and then that you get it. So regardless of what kind of merger this is going to be, everyone will be satisfied with the end results, or will they? Because this week, the Walt Disney Company announced that multiple shows and movies will be removed entirely from Disney Plus. And just to name a few, would be the Jeff Goldblum show, which was one of the first original series that came out the day Disney Plus launched. And another show that's being removed is the remake of Willow. So we'll probably see the same thing happen from Hulu, which targets much mature audiences, and it may want to do that to make room some room for some of the family content that Disney Plus puts up every week. So a quick reminder that Disney Plus is currently known as the home of anything related to Disney, including classic Disney animation and live-action films, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Wars, anything to do with Lucasfilms, like Indiana Jones, The Simpsons, and every other property that Disney has absorbed, while Hulu, on the other hand, has become a primary platform for multiple cable channels, including FX, Fox, Comedy Central, and many more, while also serving as one of the primary ways to access live TV. And who knows what we're going to get out of this plan. Disney does not own Hulu, as a whole, despite having some stake in the company. See, the piece of the pie that they would need to have full ownership belongs to Comcast. One idea that floated around for so long was that Disney could bargain with Comcast and acquire the one Marvel character they can't make a movie out of without Universal, the Incredible Hulk. Reports said that such a package deal could include Hulu in some capacity, but such rumors have died down over the months. So nonetheless, 2024 will be the year when Disney Plus viewers can get to see Hulu content. So the options between now and then would be to wait or to buy a subscription for themselves, or they can ask their sisters for the username and account to their Hulu account. Alright, so we're almost near the end of our season finale. And I want to take the time to say how much fun I've had doing the show. I mean, I know if you've seen all episodes, we've had some major problems on air, but we managed to pull through. And I still remember when our first live episode of Wkly Hit List, we were muted for like 5 minutes, or maybe 4 minutes or 3. Now I can decide when the new season is gonna start, but I just hope it doesn't take longer than people would think. I mean, the lucky scenario is that we don't do any more live streams for the rest of the year, and the possible time we can do them again is early 2024. And we were hoping to do another live stream during San Diego Comic-Con like we did last year, but that seems out of the question. However, we'll find another way to bring you coverage of the San Diego Comic-Con this summer using FakeTV Box. And I guess for this summer, I want the main focus for KlicKNet to be on FakeTV Box. And right now we're planning a brand new episode that's likely to drop sometime next week. Above all, I want to thank everyone for watching this first season of Wkly Hit List live. And I hope that we could bring you some moments that you'll remember for a long, long time. So just to wrap it up, it's time for our celebrity of the week. Our celebrity of the week is Shameik Moore, born May 4th, 1994. He's best known for starring in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and is set to star in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So that was our last celebrity of the week on this show, at least for this season. So I guess there's a couple more things to say. I want to say that's our show. And remember that new episodes of Fake TV Box with Kwame Alexander are coming this summer on KlicKNet. It's finding a channel, and as you can see, this is our new logo for KlicKNet, and I think it's a great time to talk about it. As you can see, it's inspired by the Nickelodeon production logo that you see at the end of each Nickelodeon production. You know, with the light bulb and the zzz, the light bulb and the green static. Yeah, I think I was inspired by that sequence that I had to make this logo. Was gonna stick around for KlicKNet for probably a long time. I mean, I'm just in love with it. Moving on, be sure to like, comment, and share this live stream and all the content on KlicKNet. Give your support by hitting the subscribe button down below. So, I just want to say, in closing, good night, thanks for watching, and that's our show. Bye.